Hey guys, it's Nemo. I don't know if you can hear me, so I'm gonna check, but I hope you can, because I'm gonna do the summer vlog challenge. Look how good it is outside. You can see the rain everywhere. Say hey. Say hi. Hello everyone! So this is gonna have to do, because I just don't feel like editing much. I'm probably not gonna edit at all. Other than that first part and this is gonna be one big thing. But this is the summer vlog challenge. You can see all my answers. Some of them are unanswered because I don't really know an answer. But Scaboo! Come up, cause here I'm a baby. Okay, that's enough love. Down. Alright, Zack Aizens, this is his challenge. It's like the equivalent of my winter vlog, but with a set questions, like a set question list instead of just anyone. So question number one is, what is one thing I enjoy the most when watching anime? And that's probably the storyline. If the storyline isn't that good or deep or just interesting to me, even if it has the most dope action scenes in it or the dopest characters, I'm not really going to care enough to fall in love with it. Like with D. Gray Man, its storyline is like in depth. It's pretty deep. Especially when you get to the manga, especially all this shit, and even KHR, Hitman Reborn, it's cliche, but its storyline works. Its storyline works well, and it adds a lot of science in, like the multiverse theory. It's everywhere, parallel worlds, and it all just works. It works good. If you don't have a good storyline, then I'm not with it. Purple. You know what I mean? Question number two is, the most important / least important character trait. And I think the most important character trait, most important, not important, is, if this counts as a trait, to be skillful. Whatever you're doing, whatever series, what type of genre, it doesn't matter. The best trait is to be skillful at what you're trying to do and like the skill set you need for that series, for that job. Without being skillful, even if you don't start out skillful, but if you can adapt and become more skilled at what you're needing to do, then that's the best trait because it's also development. And then the least important to me is probably like being funny or something, because I honestly don't care if a series is funny. It's not something I need, it's not something I ask for in a series, it's not something I dislike, but it's not something I'm going to want, you know? So, I just don't really need it. Ah! Get up here! Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Question number three is anime with best cast of characters. That's probably Hitman Reborn or D. Gray Man, in my opinion, just because every single character I've loved, I fell in love with, and that they come from there's a large cast. Two of the largest casts in anime, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, they're like, Hitman Reborn is like DBZ level, and like, D. Gray Man is just extensive as crap, and you just really enjoy every character you meet, because there's funny ones, there's serious ones, there's stupid ones. There's one for everyone, and my dog legit just nodded like, hell yeah, good job, you know what I'm talking about, bro. But yeah, Hitman Reborn and D. Gray Man probably have the most extensive and best characters as a cast in all. No question. Number four is, ever watched a series for one specific character? No, not really, because if I only like one character, then what's the point in watching just to see them? It doesn't really do it for me. I can... You know, initially, if I see a character I look like the way they look, that's the reason I'm going to watch it or read it. Just like with Tokyo Ghoul, I saw Kaneki Kin, and that's why I started reading Tokyo Ghoul. But I love the series in general right now. I'm on chapter like 36. I started yesterday, and it's beautiful. I really like it. Number five is anime I wish was more popular, and it's not an anime, but it is a manga because I mean, whatever formalities. 666 Satan or O-Parts Hunter is probably one of my favorite series ever. Same thing with Arago. Both of those need to be more popular. They're well done, and they're both under 100 chapters, and they completely go full circle. Well, 666 Satan goes full circle. Arago's kind of open-ended, but it works well, and it needs to be tried out by more people because it doesn't have enough love, even though both works are so well done. Check them out. Number 6 is anime everyone should watch and why. The anime that I recommend is D. Gray Man by Katsura Hoshino. That's her name, I think. I think I said it right. but it's a dark shonen, if anything. It has seinen tendencies, and its characters are so well done, and the arcs are phenomenal. The storytelling is great. The art is beautiful. All of it, all around, is top-notch shit. Even though it's from like mid-2000s, get on it. You need to watch it. Protagonists or antagonists for number 7. And honestly, it just depends. If there's good protagonists in a series, then I'm going to go with the good protagonist. But if they're really good antagonists, I'm going to be for the antagonist. It just depends on which characters are more done. They're done well. If they're written well and designed better, protagonist and antagonist, I don't have a side because I don't care. I'm simply neutral on the whole hero versus villain thing. I just don't care, really. And number 8 is overhyping an anime bad. And let me just tell you, overhyping an anime is bad for everyone involved. Because if you're the one overhyping it, then you give the person you're telling it about expectations that the series probably, most definitely will not reach. And a fan base in general can overhype a series to where you think it's going to be so good, and then when you watch it, it's nothing near as good as what you expected, and that makes it in turn seem worse by comparison of the idea that you thought was going to be seen. So overhyping is 100% a negative thing to do, and you should always try and just let the person you're telling it to or telling about the series think for themselves and get their own judgment in. Never try and judge for them. It's a bad thing to do. Number 9 is death important in anime and manga? And yes, this is very important to me, to any story really. If there's no contrast of being able to die in a series, then it doesn't really give the series realism, because it makes the characters in the series seem immortal, and that's not relatable to us humans because we all die. We are not immortal. We are very, very easily killed by many things in everyday life. So death in a series is needed as a contrast to relate to reality for me. And I appreciate a series that can kill off characters well, and even frequently, because that just shows how well done it is. I mean, not all series that just kill characters are good, you know, Higurashi, but you know. Number 10 is my own anime idea, if I have one, and tell it. Damn, I'm running out of time here, but okay, so I have a manga series I'm trying to do called Frenzy Zero, and it's basically about everyone on the planet are witches. Males are witches too. It's just everyone's a witch, because since the dawn of time, you know, humans and witches have coexisted, but witches have always been a minority, and they've never really had too much to do with the world. They've always just been in secretive, you know, secret society and shit, until all the best witches, the strongest witches, and the most cunning moved to Salem and founded Salem as a way to try and progress the method of magic using, until they started doing it so haphazardly that humans got aware of it and started killing them off in the Salem witch trials. And so 3 of the last witches, they actually cast a spell that turned everyone from that point on in time into witches. That way no one could be discriminated against for being witches. And now currently there's a kid, Destry Lestat and Tesla Waters are both frenzy users, which is the most advanced type of magic that you can use. And it's like a transformative type, and it allows you to use your special abilities more powerfully. And so regular witches are already afraid of the frenzy witches, and so there's a second Salem witch trials. It's like on a larger scale happening throughout the entire world, and it's basically a survival story of these 2 witches, and along with a couple others, you know, and this organization that is trying to kill them with artificial frenzy users, which are sent out to kill them, basically. And it's just a survival story series. That's all I'm gonna say for now. If you want more deets, message me. Number 11. What is one thing I look forward to the most in anime and manga? And that is action scenes and dark tones. It can't be too light-hearted, or I'm not gonna get into it. But if it's dark, like, you know, gritty, grimy, bloody, I'm all for it. And if there's action sequences and they don't suck, I'm all for that. 12 anime-related plans for this summer. I don't have anything per se perfectly planned for anime, but I have Amino, my friend Andrew, Omega Oak on Amino. He's flying out this summer to visit me for a week, and we're just gonna freaking party it up. And by party it up, I mean Netflix all day, every day, forever. Why are you humping me? She's got a vagina. Why are you even trying to help me? Anyway, 13 is anything I want to say to AA friends or community in general. Not really. I've said things I've wanted to say to the community before in past videos, so I'm just going to leave this on a note. I'm just have fun and be original. Do not post shit you see all the time because it's boring and annoying. And do not post just one series all the time. It's annoying and nobody needs that. Stay original. That's all I got, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Say goodbye, everyone, Ariel. Peace out, my bitches. Okay, bye.